It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Giants and the Ravens, and it's coming up next.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL
I'm just here to have fun.
Between the New York Giants
get to fill this these new picks I got.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Adafe Owe able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
2 plays so far, run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And not much there as he gets it out to about the 5-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. Here's Matt Hawk now. And
Matt Hawk.
For air here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. And they can't bring him down. It's a net of 40
Matt
there,
Cock.
48, and a return of 8. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Now Jackson on 1st down. And this one's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson flush to his right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game
Gold
goes on.
Matt
Because
Cock
with
out
his
here.
speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Baltimore. K.J. Hamler there to make the grab. And the Ravens are... So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay.
I'm just here to have fun, man. Win or lose, I really don't care.
Tucker with the extra point.
I know I've said it many times, but I'm here to have fun this year.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Be an entertainer, dude. That's all I want to be.
Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So the Giants getting the football back
Okay,
here for their
dude.
second
Not
drive.
hype against him.
They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going.
Jose just upset because he can't play this Eve. That's crazy.
Opportunities for this offense going forward.
2nd down and 4.
He has a great regular season and then he drops it in the playoffs.
And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back.
You can't win the big game.
What say you, Mr. Referee? Ali Marpet, the guard, caught there. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now back to throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Here's Matt Hawk now.
Matt Hawk.
As he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. A first carry now. This is Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Yeah, you know.
That'll go as a punt of 32 yards.
Trash.
And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
I'm just having fun, man. I honestly.
Now from a game going on in Pittsburgh. And the Steelers there out to an early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. There's Beckham, great grab.
I will, don't worry.
Bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A handoff to Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back to throw.
Oh, my Lord.
Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Who the fuck is that guy?
And Boswell's kick is good.
He's got a fucked up face mask.
Board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get 3 points.
That's what I was wondering too, Alex. How do I not pick that?
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much of the yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route. That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews there to make the grab. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off
6 plays, boy. 6 plays.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
A 1st down carry for Barkley.
What the fuck?
On the play, it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Short little throw to Ebron. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I honestly have no idea. That was crazy.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
To Barkley on the check down. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 4th down. On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it.
I'd rather play my force wins than,
or
my force win.
Lamar Jackson marching back onto the field. And the numbers for the last drive, and he was perfect, which maybe isn't surprising because he has not missed a pass in this game yet.
And it lets you know just how precise things have to be for a quarterback to be perfect, because that means the line's blocking really well. No one's dropping any of the passes thrown to them, and the quarterback is accurate. It's almost like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter or a perfect game, isn't it? He's the principal guy, but he needs a lot of help.
Time to find out if he can keep that perfect game going. Now a loose football. The ball comes up. And who's got it? The Giants.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this. Work on it all the time. Catch the ball.
And now the ball changes hands.
Ain't no way.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the 36, Jackson flush to his right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he will have a Ravens first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
He completes it to Stewart. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Jackson on first down. Dancing to his left. He'll go up top here for Hamler.
Touchdown, man.
KJ Hamler, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
I don't think it's a CPU, but still. It's nice to have that shit.
And the lead is up to 18 now. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's capped off by the Baltimore score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here now, time to discuss Odell Beckham Jr. They've got to be thinking, how can we get him a little bit more involved here? Second quarter, you're down, and really, he's been out of the mix.
I would agree with that, and oftentimes you hear, well, we're just taking what the defense is giving us, but sometimes that's just not good enough. Sometimes you have to take what you want, and that means getting him the football.
Yeah, so far just a single catch in this game. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done, and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
Short little throw to Ebron. And get him down as he's inside the 40. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Short little throw to Ebron. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw again. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. Boswell's kick is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
From the 10. So we've reached halftime. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This one fielded at the 5, and he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. As the offense takes the field, we zero in on Lamar Jackson and a trio of time. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw there complete to Hamler. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really put the hammer down, and finish this one off.
And quickly, they get to the line. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. They'll buy some time right. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And they're going to speed things up here. They go play action with Jackson, sliding out of the pocket.
Oh my God.
Incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own.
Just that up in there, force that shit.
It was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter. Derailed by the INT.
And that was the position he wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Running again with Barkley on second down. Oh, he shifts past him. And this will be a Giants first down as he's got this up to the 28-yard line. Now Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. A give to Barkley out of the gun. Running right through him.
Wow.
And he's got room. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And a guy that can change the game shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Now what we're seeing, this is much better from this offense because so far in this game, no touchdown to this point. And what's usually direct correlation? Very few explosive plays.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley touching it in from a yard away. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And this is back to an 8-point game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. Takes it at the 7. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. This Ravens offense heads back out there, led by Lamar Jackson. A solid first half for him, and so far a good start to the second half.
And I'm going to try not to go overboard with praise here, but I can't help it. He is playing so well, really accurate with the ball, finding guys open downfield, and finding the end zone 3 times. That'll help offset the 1 interception.
Absolutely. Just that 1 pick with the 3 touchdowns so far. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. These guys have been taking advantage so far.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. Play action. It's Jackson rolling to his right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Escaping the pressure right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. Now it's Jackson. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Stewart. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Play action. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it with
if I can get to 350, bro, I'll just fucking milk it.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
I just want to get to 350, bro, and then I'll just fucking milk it with the goddamn running game. And that's all I give a fuck about, honestly.
That time, a 9-play drive, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. But you said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He dumps it off to Barkley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 98 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Touchdown Giants! Eric Ebron, 32 yards. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point put through by Boswell as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now a handoff here to his running back. And hit behind the
what?
The football, it's loose.
What?
The Giants have it. It's picked up. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants
Oh, what the
touchdown.
fuck?
So they were down by a touchdown, probably just hoping the defense could hold them, maybe force the punt. Instead, they force the turnover and take it into the house.
Well, the plan was exactly what they wanted. Instead, they got a lot more than that. Big-time capitalization by taking the ball away and putting it in the end zone.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens ready to take over. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Sliding out of the pocket. This pass caught by Hamler. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his right. It's caught. It's Stewart. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Eluding the pressure right. Complete to Stewart right side. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And now the red flag out on the field. We'll have a chance.
After reviewing the play, ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. And in an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
They run it again with Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point.
Oh, okay. They get a turnover.
8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. And as we peer at the numbers, he got off to a struggling start, but since then really found his rhythm.
And I think that comes together with not just the halftime adjustments, but just that quiet confidence. If you just keep doing the things you've been working on, eventually,
bro, no fucking shot.
Gaps in the defense, keep working on
that all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Odell Beckham.
You ain't no joke, dog.
79 yards. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now here come the Ravens. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra points have been good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Game of the fucking week.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm trying to get everyone's fucking shit.
The Giants now down by 7. A minute 35 to go. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it 1st and 10. And that's
God, bro, can we not just play the fucking ball?
The 30 before he's hit and dropped. He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They should have gotten more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
1st down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll look to throw. This is caught. It's Brown.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, man.
Yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up.
You gotta be fucking yes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good.
This fucking Madden CPU shit ain't no joke, dog.
Set to go now with the
Oh, this is
These
crazy.
two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. They get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing, Jackson. Forced out to his left. First down and more for Jackson. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Now Jackson. Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
He'll buy some time right. And this one is incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Here's Jackson. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Touchdown, man. Holy shit.
And they've won the football game. Absolute bedlam. You can forget overtime, run and finish. And this crowd in a frenzy.
As well they should be. That's the type of ending.
Damn, that was ugly. That was ugly as hell. Sorry I let everybody down. I had it in the books. I had it in the fucking books. But that motherfucker, that goddamn CPU, bro. That CPU ain't no joke.